smiling, beautiful and violent. Welcome to your last nightmare.
Hello, everybody. It's May 23rd, Tuesday, 2023. The Great Night Pre-Show Green Room whole dang thing coming up. We got a story about cigars. We got a story about boards, and no, not the type of board you're thinking of. No, it's a different type of board. We got a game for you. It's been a while since we played this game. We got I Said What? We're going to have the guys figure out if they can remember things that they've said on the program. It is more difficult than it seems. That's coming up. We also got one Brett Weaver. We got all of our friends. But in the meantime, and of course, patreon.com/greatnight. Let's go over to the green room. Green room, can you hear me?
Yes, we can, Bruce, and we remember everything.
Yeah,
we
do.
It's Bryce.
Yep.
No, that was a slur.
Have a green room.
Hold on, go on.
That's why they had to call him David.
Did you? Okay, so for the first time, I regretted.
70s TV fans rise up.
Yeah. Oh no. I'm with you on the do. Yeah. No, I'm there.
But isn't that fucked up? They changed his name from Bruce to David because Bruce was looked at as a gay name.
Well, objectively,
Yeah.
which is a gayer name, David or Bruce?
What? How? Wait. How is that? Wait. Are you on the side of Bruce being super gay?
I'm just asking questions.
What
here.
is the gayest thing about the name Bruce?
You know what? I wouldn't know.
Well, you certainly did. Certainly seems like you did. Certainly seems like you had a strong opinion. David's straight-laced. Look at that V. You could. It's basically an abacus.
To be honest, if I'm going to peel back the curtain, here's what I really think is
Bruce has got all those curvy C's and E, but not E's not curvy. B's and C's.
I was not aware of culture in the late 70s when that show came out. But I would not at all be surprised if it boiled down to something as stupid and as simple as David is a biblical embodiment of masculinity and heterosexuality. Bruce is did Bruce Jenner at the time
a paragon of masculinity.
Yes, but also for diving, right?
No, he was the decathlon.
Oh, shit.
You're thinking Greg Louganis.
That is who I'm thinking
but
of.
Greg Louganis had gay in his name.
That's right.
And he had AIDS.
Also, he had AIDS.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Why did you cause me to laugh?
Have
Shame
you,
on
have you,
You're a bad man.
have you ever seen the Donald Sterling interview? You would have had no reason to.
I don't know who Donald Sterling is.
Okay, so Donald Sterling is one of the most shitty owners in the history of the NBA. He used to own the NBA Clippers, and he had this like embarrassing scandal. There's a great podcast about it that ESPN put out about how embarrassing the scandal was that basically made the NBA strip him of his basketball team so they forced him to sell it for billions of dollars, but Steve Ballmer wound up buying it from Microsoft, the LA Clippers. But
baskets.
he's as insane. He's as insane as an NBA owner. It's like it was the role he was born to play. Now he just does that shit like on the court.
Alley-oops.
So fucking Donald Sterling, while all this is going on, he's trying to save his reputation.
Mm-hmm.
And so he does an interview with Anderson Cooper. And Anderson Cooper is talking about how Magic Johnson, who is one of the most congenial people in LA, had turned his back on Donald Sterling and had hated him.
Just real quick, for just to put a pin in this, I really enjoyed the alternate reality where you didn't know the difference between Anderson Cooper and Magic Johnson.
I only say that to say this. Anderson Cooper asked Donald Sterling about Magic Johnson. And Donald Sterling says, Biiiig Magic Johnson.
What?
What has he ever done?
What?
And then Anderson Cooper starts reciting
All the things he's
He's
done.
like a great businessman, philanthropist,
Hosted
and
his own
Donald
late night
Sterling
show.
out of fucking nowhere. And at some point, Bryce will find the clip and you will play it. In fact, you want to know what? We'll put a pin in it. Bryce, if you can find Donald Sterling Magic Johnson so Brian can hear it the way it was meant to be heard.
Oh, dear.
It is one of the funniest things that's ever been said in the history of television.
I think I might have it.
Okay.
Us people, I mean, there have been a couple of phone recordings just in the last week or two that have come out of people you've talked to on the phone, or seems to be your voice, who've then sold it to, Radar Online or TMZ. And I hear that and I think, do you have anyone you trust around you?
I don't give interviews. The only one that I know that I talked to is Magic Johnson.
You have talked to him?
Twice. And then, yeah,
Did you apologize?
he knew the girl, he said. He knew the girl well.
Did you apologize to him? Or?
Well, if I said anything wrong, I'm sorry. He's a good person, and what am I going to say? Has he done everything he can do to help minorities? I don't think so. But I'll say it, he's great. But I just don't think he is a good example for the children of Los Angeles.
Here it is.
Oh, that's the end of that.
There's
clip.
more. That's it. Oh, no. Just Google AIDS.
Okay,
just Google Donald Sterling Magic Johnson AIDS, and you will find.
By the way,
clip.
I will say this. I went and saw a movie. Oh man, must have been 15 years ago. Adam Magic Johnson owned movie theater.
Movie theater, yeah.
And
He owns
they had like a 4-minute thing. It's like we respect the movies, so please don't wear your hats backwards. It was like teleporting to what? Am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong. I mean, I've never been to a Magic Johnson theater, so I do not know what they say before the movies.
Oh, I don't think they do it anymore, but at the time it was like, if you have a red hat or a blue hat, and if it's on backwards, we don't accept that.
We
here.
don't accept it. Please put it in the hat depository.
I mean, that was
your
pretty
hat
much-
depository
it was-
attendant
it was
are coming
like-
through the
It
aisle
was
right
like
now.
You were about to get onto a freaking Guardians of the Galaxy ride, and they were explaining all the rules. It was unreal.
All right, I think I might have this clip here.
Okay. I think this is it.
Yes.
Tell me, Big Magic Johnson, what has he done?
Well, he's a business person.
He's got AIDS. If a guy goes to every city, has sex with every girl, then he catches HIV. Is that someone we want?
One more time. Just cue it up one more time. It gets better.
He's a
each
business
time you
person.
listen.
He's got AIDS. If a guy goes to every city, has
Business person.
he's got AIDS. If a guy goes to
So okay, so this is the guy.
Big Magic Johnson. What has he done? Well, he's
What
a
has he got?
businessman, a philanthropist. He has AIDS.
What has he got?
yeah.
He did tee up the punchline correctly by saying, "What has he
He
got?"
got-
He's like, he's got a fantastic following, an incredible career. He's got the respect.
He's got AIDS.
Now that's two people who've said it.
I love that you set it up like a magic trick. You're like he does say what's in my hand
I know.
before he reveals it's your nose.
He doesn't change tenses.
No.
He doesn't confuse pronouns without an antecedent. Yeah.
Hey, this is episode 100 of
Cen-
Great Night.
Century City. We did it.
We did.
And as we've
done 100 Great Night episodes.
So Great Night is different from anything else we've done, specifically because it began with us. It's the only thing we've done 100 of where both of us were in the same room for almost all of them.
I think all of them.
Nah,
There was one where I was not here.
right, and me and Cargill,
Did the show.
yeah.
But they've all been in person. There's never been a me or you on Skype somewhere.
This is the first time that we have obeyed. Have we shared publicly your interpretation of what various platforms are?
I don't know. Yeah, we can do it now. Because initially we were thinking about making this a little bit more multimedia than we have done in the first 100 episodes, where we wanted to have it be not only this Twitch live stream and not only the podcast version, but then also
an ARG,
a phone,
a fitness
an
app,
internet communicator, and the newest iPod. Are you getting it yet?
No, sorry.
Shout out to 2007.
I'm there for it.
George W. Bush, your legacy's intact. So yeah, no, we wanted to do a YouTube series where we would just cut out the bits, not only cut out the bits for social media like Instagram and TikTok, but then also have a YouTube channel, a new YouTube channel that would just be the games. And that's where the idea of when we were doing the consequences, that was really more for the YouTube idea where you had to tell a little story, a beginning, a middle, and end story, where there would be a thing that would happen at the end. And then we just never got around to doing the YouTube thing.
I don't regret doing the consequences. And to be honest, we could bring it back maybe for live events like at conventions or whatever.
Yeah.
But they should be special. And it's like week after week of like, snorting wasabi again, are we?
Yeah, I think there are some things we would have needed to see the traction on a YouTube channel to keep doing it. And I think that was the idea, was that like, oh, well, this is what sells the short, self-contained 20-minute YouTube video that we edit down to probably 6 or 7 minutes or something, where it's just the best shit. It always ends with one of us doing a crazy thing.
I mean, to be honest, those days could be back again thanks to TikTok and editing. You know, like we've had a bunch of funny bits over the 15-year history of our Creative Commons library of interactions. That would be a, dare I say, a dang fine twice a day TikTok channel.
The reason why we came up with the following terms for what each medium is, because I'm very much a believer of like the medium is the message.
Correct.
Like that.
And nobody wants to leave one platform for another.
Never.
Right.
Nobody ever wants to do that. But also, you need to, whenever you walk into a thing, to a social media platform, to a different media version, you have to understand it's like going to a different country. You have to either speak their language or understand that you are living in the largesse of people who are courteous to you not speaking the language. And then that's going to limit your ability to do shit there. And so we came up with the following metaphors.
You are very charitable to say we, because it was definitely you. I remember you just flatly explaining, here's the problem, Brian. Twitch is a place.
A party.
A party?
It's a party.
Okay.
And you are Frank Sinatra in the back of the party, and you are holding court. And that means that it doesn't always have to be the most interesting thing,
but
it just always has to be human and present. And the best people that do it, there is just this charisma for which will always be enough to keep watching. But like the amount that you need can be drip fed a little bit. And that's why the most naturally charismatic people, or the people for whom are just really dedicated to being there the entire time, do the best on Twitch. Like if you're going to be there for 9 hours,
real time,
that's the best party that is ever had.
Number 2, podcasts are a person. Somebody who whispers in your ear as you're doing the dishes and whatnot.
They're your best friends. You feel like you know them. You feel like you have a connection with them. They are it's an extraordinarily intimate medium because they are literally whispering in your ears.
And then you said something that I did not understand. So I'll tee it up and you can complete it. But
yeah.
Then Justin says, YouTube is a fucking zoo.
Yes.
And I'm thinking to myself, because it's wacky, because it's all over the place or whatever. And I say, well, what does that mean, Justin?
It's a zoo because when you go to a zoo and you see a lion Now, you know that you have only driven 45 minutes from your house to go to that zoo.
Yep.
If you saw a lion in your front yard, you would be fucking shocked that you would be calling the cops, you'd be calling the news, you would, if you had a gun, you would be looking to shoot it.
Grandkids.
You would be doing crazy things for which you would remember forever. Your adrenaline would spike to a level that it is not normally.
Yep.
But if you see a lion in the zoo and it's just sleeping kind of in the back of the pen, 45 minutes away from you, you are bored. Why? Why are you bored? You are bored because it's not doing something. And that's what YouTube is. Doesn't matter if you are in a gigantic hot air balloon, if you are not also cooking a hibachi meal or
Being amazed
jiggling
by a magic
somebody's gigantic boobs or something like that, then nobody gives a shit. It's not enough to just have a thing. It needs to be the thing. So when you go to the zoo and the lion is ripping its lunch and you see the sinew of the meat like ripping off, awesome. If you see the elephant shitting, awesome. It doesn't matter what the thing is. The thing just needs to happen.
By the way, can confirm because I remember tweeting out from the San Diego Zoo saying, "Behold the majestic condor." I don't know if you know this, but condors are carrion birds, and they feed condors by throwing dead rabbits out.
Ah,
So we
there we
all
go.
watched a majestic condor, a big old vulture-looking motherfucker, just tearing the eyeballs out of a dead
Yes.
rabbit or whatever. Yeah, I interpreted that as, I have since simplified in my mind. Twitch is a place, podcast is a person, YouTube is a verb.
Yeah, sure. All I know about YouTube, and you know YouTube a lot better than I do, but
Not anymore, man. I don't even recognize her. Used to be me and YouTube. We were tied like this. Now all of a sudden she's got short things, long things, podcast things.
you love the short
comments,
things, though.
Posting. She does polls now, YouTube. I don't understand it.
They've had polls for a while, haven't they?
But now I'm supposed to use them. What's that? Live stream? Not live streams?
Uh-huh.
Cream dreams?
Uh-huh.
Sex supremes?
Yep.
Hooray! No, that's me punching out. No, I have nothing. Anyway, YouTube is changing over time.
Yeah, but I mean, you have to do a thing. Yeah, everything has to be on purpose on YouTube. Everything has to be polished. Even we've long left the days where honesty was the currency on YouTube. It has to be kind of polished and produced honesty.
Speaking of which, did you hear about this? Linus
Have you heard about this? That's the second part of Did you hear this? Have you heard about this?
Have you heard of
Yes.
Okay, got it.
Yes.
I thought I was like, did I not say it right?
No.
But have you seen this?
Linus Tech Tips
Uh-huh.
turned down $100 million for his channel.
Offered by who?
I don't know.
Wasn't that Mr.
Someone-
Beast?
What was it, Mr. Beast?
I know that Mr. Beast was out there saying he had been offered $1 billion at some point, but then he was like, "No, it needs to be 10 or 20 billion." But that was Mr. Beast. But maybe Linus Tech. Maybe both. Maybe Linus did too. Crazy times.
Linus stepped down as CEO of Linus's Tech Tips.
I mean,
Is that a true thing? Who gives
Yeah.
the tech tips now? Is it just tech tips? Or maybe it's just he took the L, so it's just Inus.
he's saying, I want one thing, the L.
Yeah.
I want to take the L.
I'm taking the L.
That's actually pretty good. Like, get a video of him ripping off the L on Linus Tech Tips,
Yeah.
LLC.
Uh-huh.
Or C, as it's now known.
Yep. Maybe it's Inus in the morning.
I was trying to think of reasons that might happen, and one of them that occurred to me is if somebody wanted to do something that you would deeply disapprove of with your channel. Like people get squirrely when it comes to your name. Like if somebody wanted to buy.
Wait, hold on. So this dude stepped down. He was the one that didn't know that hard R was the N word.
That's correct. But that was.
Do you think the shame of that was so much that he had to leave his post as CEO?
Not that, but
the feedback on it.
Maybe just the experience. I mean, it's draining. It's draining when everybody.
Maybe the hard R is loser.
Wouldn't that just be lose without the R?
No, hard R.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but the hard R, the R is at the end of the word. So
like loser.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I see. I'm caught up.
You got it?
Yeah, I get
It
it.
would be loser in the colloquial. You know? What if that were social faux pas? You couldn't say it. I don't say the hard R. I say loser. What if that was
a great clip? It's such a great clip. When he realized it. Oh,
yeah, because he thinks it's hey, Brett's here.
Sorry.
He thinks it's Brett.
Justin,
Nope.
Justin
Hey, Brett.
Hey, guys.
Brett.
What are y'all talking about?
Soy un perdidor. I'm a loser, baby. So why don't you kill me? Didn't say the hard R. Soy un perdidor. I'm a loser, baby. So why don't I step down as CEO of my YouTube channel? Double barrel buckshot.
Is he still gonna continue to be talent at the organization, or?
Instead, he'll be moving on to a new job called Chief Vision Officer, which he admits is a stupid, bullshit-sounding, made-up role. So I guess he doesn't want to do the business side of it. He wants to have a CEO.
Maybe appearing more of them.
Yeah, that sounds like a guy who doesn't want to do his company's taxes.
He didn't like that part.
Yeah.
I mean,
I was gonna say, this seems like Brian's just seeing something that he might like.
I'm just saying, if
There's a twinkle in Brian's eye right
somebody
now.
wanted-
In fact, Bryce, can you please right now just get the Back to the Future twinkle sound effect?
I'm just gonna say,
Because that's what just happened here in the green room.
I saw it too.
I'm just saying, starting now, I am gonna. Let's imagine an alternate future, where this place is populated with Bet Weaver, Justin Aubert Young, Brian Bushwood, and Bryce Neshcom Castillo.
I would just be Justin Young.
Well, I mean,
I'd have to leave out on my Twitter handle. I would just be Justin Young because I wouldn't be Justin R. Young.
you'd be. Oh wait.
Yeah, look at that.
And he'd be Jubs.
Jubs.
Can I confess?
What up?
I don't.
Jubs in the house. Watch your mouth. Jubs in the house.
No more.
Watch your mouth.
No more jury. It's just joy.
Joy.
I no longer remember what.
Sounds like some
person-
shit people would say in France.
Actually, what's funny is I literally was saying the words, I don't remember what football person's name you had, but then I realized it's probably Justin Young.
Probably. It's actually Orenthal James Simpson.
Yes.
Owenthal.
Yeah. Owenthal. Owenthal James Simpson.
I thank God for the hard R. Because then I can say Brett. I can say my name.
Yeah.
What's a soft R? You want to give us a soft R? Just let it out. It's a little bit of soft R.
More the Brett.
Brett.
Hello, Brett.
Brett.
Oh. Oui, Brett.
What are the there's a few syllables that you can't say when you're doing a ventriloquist act. I'm so sorry.
This is an amazing way.
God damn it.
We'd like to welcome you back to 1,000 Amazing Ways to Start a Sentence. We're here live with Brian Brushwood, who just gave us, there's a few syllables you can't say when you're doing a ventriloquist act. Brian, literally nothing that comes after that can not be entertaining. Please complete your sentence.
You could substitute an R, because an R you have to shape your lips. Instead, you would replace it with an L. Like, nope, you can't say a B without your lips.
Friends,
either.
we found the one way that couldn't be interesting. We apologize. We're going off the air now.
Justin.
If you had a dummy friend, if you had a ventriloquist dummy, what would his name be?
I don't know. I
What
literally
would
bought
the
one, though.
name?
And I
did.
bought- I
What
bought-
did
I
what
bought a
did it
book.
look? What did it look like?
I bought it from the Johnson Smith catalog when I was
Okay.
in 3rd grade.
Nice.
I spent my entire birthday earnings of $40
Ballin'!
on a
Adjusted for inflation, what would that be?
$1 billion.
Damn, that's a good puppet.
Sorry, Biden's in office.
$2 billion.
Yeah, that's
New political orphanage episode all about the debt. Go ahead and listen to it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
I appear as Walter Cronkite.
At any rate, I got a little plastic dummy doll with a little thing that did the lips or whatever, and a booklet that explained just don't use any of the syllables that require your lips. Like instead of B, use a D, because you could go D like this.
D.
And this requires your tongue to come out.
Suck my dick.
So say this.
Suck my dick, bitch. See, that's where you fuck up.
Suck
you
my
fuck up. You fuck up when you use the B word.
That's why you alter the script per this little
Yep.
booklet. Suck my dick, my friend.
Oh shit. That's good.
And now
Yeah.
you've conveyed the same thing.
Suck my dick, whore.
Suck my dick.
Suck my dick.
What you wonderful.
Hey, everybody. It's me.
You can't move your. It's literally the one rule is you can't move your
I
lips.
can't move my lips.
You're still moving
Am
your
I
lips.
am I moving my lips?
Yes.
All right, you tell me.
Substitute.
Suck my dick.
Substitute an N
Okay,
for
or
an
an
M.
Okay.
A D for a B. A D for a B. I'll give you an N for my M. Yarr. And
I was gonna say Gilbert and Sullivan, but you went Blackbeard.
oh yes.
A D for a P and N for my M. I feel like should be in The Sound of Music.
What was some other ones? Yeah, people will figure out. Anyway, once you do that, you can talk with your lips totally open the entire time. It sounds dumb as shit, but so is ventriloquism.
How far did you get along in your ventriloquism journey?
So far, doing it live on the internet right now.
So you had how long in 3rd grade before you picked up the craft again here for comedy purposes?
Well, I don't know, however far back 3rd grade was.
But no, how long did it interest you before you like put the puppet away under your
all the
bed
way
and that was it?
Up until I realized that my $40 was gone. And then since then, now we're having this flash forward moment.
So how long did you hold on to the puppet?
Do you still have the
Do you
puppet?
still have the puppet?
No, it's long gone.
Okay.
Right next to my electric or non-electric wind-up buzzer hand.
Smash cut. Where were you living at the time?
Houston.
Smash cut. Fucking landfill. Houston. Little puppet little puppet head. Oh boy, our hero's in for it next time,
Oh,
man.
instead of F, because F is another one that requires your lips, it would be TH. I'm gonna thuck her in the dot. So thuck her in the dut.
Thucker in the dut.
Oh, thuck her in the dot.
Thucker in the dut.
Thucker in the dut.
should say
Thucker in the dut.
ass.
Oh, sucker in the thucker in the fucking sucking. So you might say sucker in the butt because that'd be
Sucker
funnier.
in the
and,
butt.
and even though, so you have to develop a character that for some reason wouldn't say the F word, but would say the S suck instead.
So for P, would you do D as well?
Suck my dick, you big pussy.
Okay.
Maybe a P, maybe a C.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Give it a try. Give it a try.
Yeah, go ahead. Try your ventriloquism skills.
Let's do live ventriloquism. Just all you have to do.
A
there's
lot of
one
people
rule.
say that-
Justin's not good at it. But
Okay.
there's only one rule, and that's don't use your lips. So-
Don't use your lips.
Sucker in the tussie. That's close.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fucking gibberish, but
sucker in the
Jesus.
pussy.
Yeah. Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Where else can you sucker?
Sucker in the ears.
Sucker in the nose.
Sucker in the ear.
Sucker in the armpit.
This would draw more than
Sucker upper.
Newsmax.
Sucker
CNN should pivot to this. Just pivot to this, CNN.
I'm just glad my
I
father
swear to
can
God.
never watch this.
Just Anderson Cooper and Jake Tapper going back and forth doing this.
This should be presidential.
You're
debate.
welcome,
Yep.
Zaslav.
Yep.
You're welcome.
Yep.
Oh my God.
It's Max.
Oh. Oh, by the way,
Did you see Peacock's tweet today?
no.
He said, "Try as you might, you will never get us to drop our first word."
They did not say that.
On Twitter. Yeah.
Hey.
That's the joke we've been making for a long time.
Yeah. But they did it because HBO Max is now Max.
Yeah.
And so they're like, haha, let's get in
By the way,
on the jokes.
I went
It'd be
on
cock.
yes.
Get it?
Cock.
That is officially a 2-year-old joke on cord killers.
Cock.
We made it first, and we've only referred to it as the cock.
As the cock.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
How dare Peacock be late on your joke?
Well, no. How
How
dare
dare they?
Justin on our comedy show act as
How
though
dare
it's a
Justin
new
tell
joke.
us about this old joke, this lame old joke?
Is it?
Hey,
It's so
Brian.
lame, folks.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Hey,
hold on.
hey,
It's
hey,
a
Brian.
lamest joke.
I can't look at you. I know
Cock.
So I got in a big way.
What?
You got caught?
No.
You got caught.
What? No. What? What?
You got
What?
caught.
No.
Said.
So the God, we gotta find that now. Last night I was
He's got AIDS.
So we were talking about how I was predicting that Disney, as they folded in more and more services, your ESPN Plus, everything has Plus at the end. I was like,
Yeah.
you should just collapse it all into Plus. And then somebody wrote in saying, yeah, but there's so many other services that have Plus. And my response last night was, that's all the more reason that they should assert the territory of the word Plus now.
Piss all over it. Piss on
Correct,
the plus.
Correct. But then somebody wrote in,
That's how most people find out they're pregnant.
James Thatcher wrote in saying,
I think it's 2 lines now.
Oh, it's not? It's
Yeah,
not a
it's
plus?
not a plus anymore. Sometimes
Sorry.
it's a digital.
Sorry, I'm old fashioned.
Yeah. We got They got digital piss now.
Yep.
Yep.
James Thatcher wrote in saying, and I think he called it, he said, nope, the name will be, because once you get so many verticals, you can't have Disney in front of it. He said, it'll be Go. How do I know this? Because they've already done it. Disney owns Go.com.
Yes.
Go was ABC, and
They tried to
Disney
make
and
Go
all
a
this
thing
stuff.
happen, yeah.
And now's the time to bring it back.
To bring it back.
As Go, the app, there's Max versus Go.
I think
They-
it's
they would-
fucking stupid.
Max versus
Why?
Disney.
I think, yeah, there's going to be Disney.
The word
They're
Disney, is
yeah.
so remarkably big.
Yeah.
Okay,
Mechanically
yes, and
big.
not a thing you want associated with Vic Mackey of the Shield.
I don't know. They're putting R-rated
few
shit
people care
on
about
Disney
It's
Plus.
less and less.
Like what?
R-rated Marvel shit or TVMA Marvel shit.
Yeah.
Yep. Daredevil's on there now, and from the Netflix
one?
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
And all
I
the
can't wait
Defender
for-
and all of those, right?
yeah, yeah.
I didn't know they were going to take the Pleasure Island.
Remember
idea
that?
so far.
Remember that part of the Netflix Daredevil? When Daredevil goes up to Elektra, and it's just like I spit on Brian. Suck my dick, I'm blind.
Was he chewing on some gum?
Remember that? Well, no, he
was working on
he
a
also
call.
loses his ability to talk.
He can't move his lips.
He was also sucking.
I'm dead,
he was
suck
also-
my dick.
Jaw is wired shut.
He was like, I swallowed a little people last night. You should suck my dick.
How did this get out of the pitch phase? How did anyone? Who would greenlight any of
I
this?
just kept laughing. I don't.
At some point, someone would say, "Yeah, he's got a very heavy speech impediment, and maybe we should consider creative changes."
Yeah, but they didn't.
And that's
They
what he
just-
sounded like.
Yeah.
Could you pick
Fix it, Iger.
That's right.
picture Daredevil hitting on somebody at the bar?
Thanks, DeSantis.
Say, go woke, go broke.
I like this character. I like Bryce, MAGA comedian, with his "Go woke, go broke" tagline.
I can't. because
Just
I
give
was
us the
doing-
first joke of your comedy
I was
special.
doing a Fat Albert voice, and I can't.
No, just adapt it. That's the engine.
Yeah.
But now we're all thinking of a commenter on Breitbart. So you can, yeah.
Start by saying, hey, hey, hey.
I mean, do you think that this genre is very original in their comedy? Is that your impression?
No, I just don't want to be the guy whose impression is good at making MAGA impressions.
Well, then be bad at it.
Oh.
Yeah, that's part. Maybe that's part of the character.
Go broke, go woke. And that was not funny.
That was bad.
That was really unfunny.
That was bad.
I thought it was.
We
funny.
got there. We got it. All right. Well, that's 15% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh shit.
You're a regular The Idol.
Yeah. It's like I don't know, guys.
Yeah.
Justin,
Yes, Bryce.
you have a haircut.
I do. I got a haircut. I went to Finley's Barbershop in South
Finley's.
Lamar,
Oh, yeah.
Good one.
and I got my haircut.
They give you a drink? What'd you drink?
No, it was
They don't do
it was.
that anymore. It
What?
pisses me off. Yeah. No,
I think they'll charge you for it.
They literally say because if they were charging, they would need a TABC license. It used to
Oh.
be that they just had a refrigerator and you were welcome to help yourselves, but then kids were getting in it, and so so now they'll say drinks are available upon request. And
Oh
I'm like,
yeah.
suck my dick.
Yeah.
Sir, you can move your lips. It's just your head we don't really want to know. Did they do the back massage? Did they do the back massage?
They
of that
did
place?
at the very end. Yeah, they hit you with the fucking jackhammer.
Yeah.
At the very end, and I'm like, God damn.
Are you there for it?
Yeah. Well, I mean, you don't realize what it is because I also got, from a very relatable blue collar man. I also upgraded to the beard trim
Sure.
with conditioning.
Nice.
Oh, that's
So
what
it-
that is.
so it
yeah.
conditioned-
What are you gonna
my
not
beard.
condition it? Come on, man.
Yeah. Well, they're like, oh, do you want a beard trim? And I'm like, yeah. Like, do you want conditioning? And I'm like,
They're like, would you like a statue and maintenance, or just a statue that falls apart?
A little bit of conditioning. So they wrapped my face up and they put conditioner on my beard and they just sat there. And so, like, you go into this meditative state and then she's like, okay, I think we're done. And then
you're like-
pulls out a fucking, I'm not shitting you
Yeah.
when I say that it is a jackhammer with a couch cushion on the end. Yeah. And they put
It's
it
a
up and I'm
sander
like,
without paper attached to it.
I'm just like, I just jizzed my pants. Like, this is like too pleasurable an experience
Wow.
too fast.
I have a question.
Yeah.
When they use that on me, does the back of your neck, does the back of your neck, does the back of your neck like itch like a motherfucker?
Wait,
From the massage?
The massage
From the
or
vibrations,
the
yeah.
Not from the
no,
hair?
No.
Oh no, because like I can't sit too long in a jacuzzi or whatever with the vibrating whatever's on my back because it starts to itch.
Oh, holy shit!
Is
really?
that not a thing?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Might have-
I do not. Although, like, for that, I
It might sound
immediately
terminal.
thought it immediately felt similar, but it's because they did shave my neck, which now I'm worried about because my back is also a little bit hairy, and so
Oh,
they
you're
shave
one of
my
those
neck,
guys.
and
You have
so
a
it's
line?
like,
Show your line.
should I? All right.
Show your line.
We have the best carpets.
Show your line.
There
Show
it is.
your
Oh,
line.
you're adorable.
You don't have back hair. You have nape hair.
Yes.
Yeah, but
You're adorable.
You don't have anything
Well, then
above your
just
shave.
have Ashley go behind.
Careful
and
on the
finish it up.
nips. I'm gonna block.
Oh, sorry.
the camera.
Yeah. My
Little
modesty.
TOS there,
My
yeah.
modesty.
No, when I get my haircut and they trim, I'll just say, just decide where the line is because you'll be there forever if you're
What
shaving.
if they shaved in like waves
I would be happy.
and
That
maybe
would
a
make me
little,
happy.
and maybe a little ship?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I want.
I roll it to the meetup, and I take my do-rag off the back of my neck to show my wave.
It's the black pearl,
Yeah.
shaved into your back. That'd be great.
And have who is Blackbeard?
Jack.
No,
Oh.
not Captain Jack. The other one, the Squid Man.
Alexander.
his name.
Who is the
Skarsgård?
actor?
The Squid Man.
Who is Squid Man?
Squidward.
Brett, who is Squid Man?
Squid Man?
Who's
not
Squid
Squid
Man?
Man?
Brett,
Squid Man.
sorry. Here's a new
Who is
character.
Squidman?
Who is Squid Man?
Who is Squid Man?
Who is
No,
Squid
not
Man?
the
I don't
character,
know.
the actor. Who is the actor who played Squid Man?
Bill Nye.
I think
No,
it
that's
was
a
Bill
science
Nye.
No.
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
Nye.
it's
He's
Bill
the science
Nye.
man.
Nye. No, Bill Nye is the science guy.
Uh-huh.
Bill Nye
Is the science guy.
is the Squid Man.
I once heard a
Squidman.
story about.
And squids are science. Squids are science.
Therefore, canon.
Same guy.
Same guy. That's right.
I once heard a story. Fuck. All right, I shouldn't tell the story about either Bill Nye or someone else. That in a public setting. No, this is told in
How many
confidence.
kids do you think grew up to be?
I'm just saying
unpleasant?
he announced that he was single and he said he was actively looking in a professional setting.
Oh.
He said this dick is on the market.
Good for him.
And then he threw it to another person who caught it like the
His
Seattle fish market.
He just threw
the whole market.
And then they wrapped it in newspaper
Sure.
and you know,
then he
that was
said-
just B-roll for the Seahawks game.
And he said, Hannibal wants to eat me. I'm going to eat Hannibal. Also,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yours sounds like Norm Macdonald.
Mine's more of like an old timing. Yeah, see?
Oh.
Yeah, I'm twirling my mustache and.
No, but
putting
try
a
to do
lady-
it without moving your
And I'm
teeth. Yeah.
You're moving your lips all over.
I'm not really at all. Okay, I'm the ventriloquist. I'm good at this, and it sounds normal.
You should say that to EK because when she was a kid, she loved Edward G. Robinson. So
Let's get her in here. Let's get EK in here. Let's
make a big thing about this. No, I think
This
it's
is
a
how
good
we can
idea.
go out. This is your final thing.
Okay.
Let's workshop the line.
Sure.
Okay.
That ventriloquist Edward G. Robinson is going to say to EK,
Okay.
noted fan of Edward G.
Edward G.
Robinson
Robinson.
and
Yeah,
puppets.
Yeah.
Do you want me to go
At least
there?
50% of that is true.
let me
No.
let me give it just Jason. I know you're listening to this right now. Send EK in.
Oh,
There
let's
we
get
go.
it on.
Okay.
What's
that's a good
what's
idea.
the line? What's
a
the
good
line?
idea.
A famous Edward G. Robinson line. Like, man, see, I'll pump you full of lead or something like that.
Well, we can ask EK because I
pump you
bet
full
she
of
knows
bread.
what the
Yeah, so
line.
No, we
Very
want to
singing.
surprise her. We want to surprise her.
Well, it's going to be hard to surprise her when she could probably hear most
Yeah,
of this.
yep.
EK.
Come sit right here. All right. And you sit next to her.
Is what if I could just
There.
get it out of my system,
This is EK.
I'll pump
That's
you
the
full
camera.
of bread.
Okay.
So much
Hello,
bread
camera.
you'll have a
Yeah.
yeast infection.
Sorry, were we talking about a yeast infection over our guest
That
introduction?
conversation
Just I
died
want to
down
make
and I
sure.
heard yeast
what it is.
I just want to make sure, infrastructurally wise, we know what is and isn't in the book.
Yeah.
I'm talking about yeast infection.
All right. Brett has brought Bryce in. And Bryce has a very specific set of skills.
Very
for which
relatable.
He would like to demonstrate to you. Ladies and gentlemen, I introduce ventriloquist Edward G. Robinson.
Hi, Ariel. I am G. Hansen, and I am a Huffin.
All right. Bryce, end it. End it. This has gone horribly. End it.
Thank you, and good night. There you go. You have 5 minutes.
Thank you, EK. That was it.
I'm not sure what I was supposed supposed to give here?
Well, because you loved. I remember as a kid.
All right, no, you're not on mic.
Because remember, you told me that when you were a
Edward
kid,
V.
you loved
Robinson.
Edward G. Robinson.
That's right.
Yeah, and I got in trouble.
Yeah.
I will depart the.
No, stay here. You're here for 5 minutes. It's fine. Yeah,
okay.
you can be the
Grab
new
the mic,
Bryce.
put it to
yeah.
your face.
You're the new Bryce.
There we go. And always the rules are they talk and then we just interject occasionally.
EK, no, fuck, it's 5 minutes. Who gives a
Okay.
shit? It's fucking, it's anarchy rules here.
Sure.
It's a goddamn riot.
Cackling over.
Goddamn riot. EK, where can people see your awesome comics? Where can people go?
Let's see. It would be at shotandchaser.com. That's shot and chaser with hyphens in between the words.
And TJAndamal.com.
TJAndamal.com.
And where are you at on that comic? Are you close?
I am 2/3 of the way through and currently seeking agent representation.
We've heard.
yeah.
That was like behind the scenes talk. So we're all excited and rooting for Shot and Chaser.
Yes.
I'm very excited about it. I'm finally spoilers in the storm chasing story. There's a tornado. So
What the fuck?
There it is. Hey, it's on screen.
So I'm I get to draw the tornado bits pretty soon.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm psyched.
That's awesome. So when Bryce did his Edward V. Robinson impression, what was the most accurate part?
The grimace.
The grimace?
All right, we're not going to beat that. Calling it.
Yep.
Sending it back to Mission Control.
See ya!
All right, thank you, Green Room. Have you seen Edward G. Robinson? We're gonna take a look at who this man is. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Green Room, Great Room, whole dang thing. I'm Bryce G. Robinson, coming at you live from the Great Room, the Green Room, the whole dang thing. That's what the G stands for. Thankfully, I kept those guys on the Skype call long enough for me to see them have a spit take for that. So that was a good one for me. Should have shown it to the audience. NBD. Hello, everybody. It's Tuesday, May 23rd. Let's do a little bit of birthday bornering. This is the part of the show, part of the stream, where we check out all of the birthday shout-outs we've got to give to you and all of your loved ones. Thank you so much for joining us, folks. We did a show last week, and in the intervening time, some of the birthdays that you thought we should know about included, let's see here, Dan, 33, his brothers Caleb and Cameron turned 32 on the 20th. Happy birthday, Caleb and Cameron. We get reports that flaming shots did happen. So there we go. It was the bartender's idea, apparently. That's fun. Happy birthday to Caleb and Cameron. Cameron. Now your name is Cameron. Now you're Cameron. Also, happy birthday to Catherine on Wednesday. Turn the big 5-0. Happy birthday, Catherine. Hope you're having a fantastic birthday. That's the birthday borner here. Go to our Discord, discord.greatnight.tv. Got the birthday borner channel at the top of the screen there. That will get you the channel where you can let us know what birthdays we should shout out. Doing a little bit of fill in the air here, a little bit of critical racing theory news. There is a critical racing theory podcast. I did kind of a demo one, and I'm working on a new one. But if you want to listen to it, it's over on Patreon, patreon.com/LFGX. That first one's free to everyone, but it's going to be for supporters until it's like really ready for showtime. So check it out there. It's fun. We've got they rained out the Imola Grand Prix over the weekend. There was no race. Very heavy flooding and rains in Emilia-Romagna, but that didn't stop us. I did some math, and I figured out who would have won, how the race would have gone if they had done it. I used all sorts of math. Okay, used two sheets on Google Sheets, 2 different tables. That's right. All sorts of math. It was a whole thing, but. We do that, and then we talked a little. We did the pies bit that we talked about last week. So check that out on Patreon, patreon.com/LFGX. Okay, we've got Monaco coming up this weekend, and how do we feel about Monaco? How do we feel about Monaco is a question, because it is it's kind of a tough track. It's not a great track. It's the cars are bigger. It means it's tough for them to make their way through. Gigasny, I think, got a pretty common stance, and I probably would agree with that. That quali is really interesting. That stands for qualifying. But the race, that's the full term for the race, not as interesting. I saw one of the quirks about Monaco is that because it is such a short race track, that they do it at a reduced distance. They only do 76 laps or something, but if you wanted to hit the full 300 some kilometer distance, it would need to be like 96 laps or something.
Didn't they cancel the race?
They canceled the Imola race last weekend. That's right. There was a heavy flooding in northern Italy.
Damn.
And so they said, besides,
you know why, right?
Go back.
That's a soggy meatball.
Eh.
I guess no, people died though. Fuck.
A couple of people died, unfortunately.
God damn it.
I was gonna make a flooding.
I would like to apologize for the words that I just said. That's a soggy meatball. Don't aggregate this and send it to Italy.
Don't do that, please.
Just don't aggregate it.
If you cannot
You're
aggregate
aggregating me. Hey!
No! No!
Brian, did you have something to say?
Oh!
George Clooney apologized.
He did?
Oh, because he landed.
He landed.
All of Italy flooded.
God. Yeah.
You want to don't aggregate that
don't
either.
aggregate that either. Just leave that
All
one
right.
off.
Well, if you were currently not aggregating, then continue.
Do not put
If you were aggregating, stop right now.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Fuck,
If
somebody died.
that's right. Somebody died from the.
That's just a statement about life.
It is, and people are doing it more and more every day, dying.
When are they going to stop, Bryce?
And I've been saying this, Justin. You've heard me say it every week.
We have.
Stop dying.
Stop.
Stop dying.
Please don't die. It used to be my tagline.
That's right.
Yeah.
And then
People kept fucking doing it, and so I stopped saying it.
Yeah, because you know
If
what?
you're not going to listen to me, I'll just leave.
If I'm gonna be I'm not playing a losing game. I'm playing a winning game. I
Yeah.
like to win a game.
We're winners.
That's right.
Bryce and I are winners in the game of life.
Winners.
Winner dogs.
That's right.
Where you at on Ted Lasso?
Season 2?
Yeah. I have terrible news for you.
What happened?
Season 3.
Oh, no. That's the final season, too, right?
Sure.
Maybe.
Yeah.
They literally make an ongoing bit about one.
It's literally
this,
not an
two,
ongoing
that,
bit.
3 that, 4 who knows.
Literally one joke in one episode. But,
Oh.
yeah.
They still play soccer?
You know what? No.
No, they play football.
Disappointing.
And
Disappointing.
are they good or are they bad? And who knows? They're not even going to show us.
So the show sucks now, huh?
It's kind of.
It's very
kinda stinky.
cartoonish.
It is very cartoonish.
You.
What if there was no stakes and no lessons and you didn't believe anyone and anyone could do anything at any time for no reason whatsoever? Does that
Described the genre of fiction.
I heard Bill Lawrence wasn't as involved in this season.
Really?
He is the co-creator of Scrubs and the reason why good television gets made.
Supernova Girl nailed it. The Mandalorian. Imagine if Ted Lasso pulled The Mandalorian.
Mandalorian is just trash.
Oh, really?
Now,
The Mandalorian's
it
bad
didn't
now?
start off that way.
Yeah.
I thought it was supposed to be good. What happened? What happened?
I did a whole thing.
They got some Boba Fett in my Mando.
Whatever.
You got Mando in my Boba Fett.
Matt
we hit it.
Gates, the
Everything
representative
turns
from
to
Florida,
shit when
said
they're
that
shitting there.
Matt Gates said that the Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen was the Obi-Wan Kenobi of bad ideas.
Is that a good?
I don't think he's seen Star Wars, but that puts him in the same camp as the people who are currently making Star Wars. So maybe he's the most Star Wars.
Yeah.
Makes you think, IMO.
What if maybe we just need to make it a documentary? Maybe we need to take some of these stars to the. Anyway. Anyway, thank you so much for supporting the Great Night Green Room, Great Room, whole dang thing pre-show. Support us over on Patreon, patreon.com. Will be where you can go. You can get the Bones podcast every week. It's a fantastic bonus show. Get that all in one RSS feed. You don't even have to log in. It's so fun, so easy. Patreon.com/greatnight. All right. Let's check in on how everyone is doing. Let's check in. Justin. Brian.
Aloha.
Annalisa.
Yes.
Kenan. Have we got a Jeff in here?
Let's do the shit.
Ooh. Brett.
Hello, friend.
Hello, friends. All right. Thank you, everybody, for joining us here for the Great Night program. We're going to get started in just a moment. Brett, are you ready to do the show?
Yes, sir.
All right. I'm going to count you in.